From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. Schrader's going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Red! 70 Lion! Track 60! Go!
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin White hauls him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, set!
Back to the well again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Hit like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Jaden Reed to return this. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. That one finds Xavier Worthy. There he goes, right sideline. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Going play action with Dart. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Now throw to start the drive. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a one-score game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Set. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll work against the blitz. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
70 Lion. Dragon 6. Go.
Throwing from the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 14-10 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it to the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. They'll run here on 1st down. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hart setting in the throw here. A throw left side finds Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Across the 45, and he gets it forward to the 46-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go, set, take over.
They go again with Taylor. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and
33 before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead with Taylor. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 70 Lion. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All set now. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Running right. This is Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throw is caught, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Quick throw is caught. takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in, touchdown! The Colts blow their lead just before halftime. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Ready up!
3rd and long for him here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. This is going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They give to Taylor, right side. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Taylor again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
So he puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got 4th down. Looking quickly here. I'll throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground. Taylor. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that's not what the offense started up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Up the gun, Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Looking to throw. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Set up. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 19 Giant.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Taylor now up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and goal. Here's Taylor. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, You still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Taylor again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Back to throw it. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out the defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, here's Starks. Finds Hyatt. Massive hit, the ball is out. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at it. Punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19, 79 Bronco.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. A big 3 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts moments away from their 4th win of the year.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 17. 18 Pioneer. Check out.
Going from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go now.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brings us 3rd down.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.